Hey, Sofia here from CoachSofiaFitness.com. Today I want to share with you my most favorite ways, 7 ways to get some relief from lower back pain and hip pain, piriformis syndrome, and sciatica. I'm going to share some free tools as well as some tools that I purchased myself. So this list is a healthy list of kind of tools to give you a quick fix, but none of them have any bad side effects. So the very first thing that I recommend to get quick relief if you are having a flare-up or just a bad day or you threw your back out is rest and sleep, enough sleep. So many people just push through injuries and pain, and it's so hard nowadays to take a break from just busyness. Everyone is busy, everyone is trying to get things done, and people don't take enough time to rest. It's actually becoming a little weird for people to hear that you're just taking a break and doing nothing. Like, if you're doing nothing, you're weird. If you are not feeling well, you have to sleep. You have to get a lot of sleep and you have to rest, and you just have to slow down and let your body heal and regenerate and recover. If you are going through a flare but you're just pushing through and you're going and driving and sitting for hours, it's just not gonna get better. Your nervous system is on stress mode, and that will make it worse. So very first thing, you have to take a break, you have to rest, you need to sleep at least earlier so you can get enough sleep, more sleep than you normally do. Number 2 is body meditation. Body meditation will help you control your muscles and able to release them just through breathing and tuning in, and you'll also get into this amazing relaxed state to let your nervous system slow down and recover. It's until you practice meditation and you feel and you get to that relaxation zone that you realize how stressed out we are and how much tension we hold in our bodies without realizing it. Like, I challenge you right now to go and close your eyes and tune into your body. Take a few deep breaths and tune into your feet, tune into your calves, and notice how much tension you're holding there, because once you're going to start to want to release it, it's going to resist you because there's a lot of tension there. So just imagine how much tension you're holding everywhere. So when you are doing body meditation, you're breathing through every single part, you're releasing the stress, you're releasing all that tension that you're holding, and you just feel amazing at the end. You feel so relaxed. And you're also, when you do that, you're switching more to an anabolic state where your body actually regenerates and recovers and heals. Because when you are in stress mode all day, the body doesn't have time to do all those things. So I definitely recommend doing some breathing and body meditation if you are not feeling the best. And it can just be a few minutes here and there if you can't sit for like a whole 10 or 15 minutes. But I'm sure that you're gonna enjoy it and you're gonna feel the benefits right away. All right, so number 3 is an Acupressure Mat, and this is the mat that I use. I absolutely love this mat. It's the one thing that I use consistently, and so I just lie on it and I let it do its thing and I just breathe into it. Sometimes when you first try this, it can be a little uncomfortable, but it's amazing. Like, you just breathe into it and then you start getting used to it, your body gets used to it, and it will give you an amazing quick relief. It relaxes your body, you'll sleep better, and also it increases blood flow in that area to accelerate healing. So I absolutely love the benefits of the mat, and I use it almost every day before bed. I will leave a link below to the one I'm using as well as other ones if you want to check them out. It's one of the best investments I've made, actually. It's the only tool that I consistently use even until now. There's also a travel size one that you can also use just for your neck. Number 4 is releasing the psoas muscles. Almost everyone has tight hip flexors, and we're sitting most of the time, and so it creates a lot of tension in the lower back when you have really tight hips. But I don't like to do aggressive stretching if I'm experiencing any lower back pain. I just do one thing, I release the psoas muscles using a massage ball. So I use this massage ball. So I just locate the hip flexors, the psoas, and I lie on the floor and I just breathe into it. Usually I would feel really uncomfortable in areas where it's very tight. Before you do this, Google psoas, Google hip flexors so that you see the anatomy. It's important to know what you're doing when you're doing something, you know. Don't just go and roll your muscles. You want to know, you know, how they are located, and so you're able to really get deep into them. So releasing your psoas will give you amazing relief quickly, and you'll feel better, and it is something that you work on in addition to strengthen your glutes. And I would just avoid stretching the hip flexors, or if you want to stretch, I have a video on how to do it properly, so I will link that one as well. But most of the time, I would just suggest that you avoid stretching the muscle if you are going through a flare-up right now. Number 5 is adding stability to the lumbar spine and the hips. And the best way to do this is to do some deep core activation exercises. And if you're absolutely lost on how to get started with core exercises and just what is the core, I highly recommend you go and grab my deep core training. I will leave a link below for that, and it has a 1-week plan to follow to build a really strong core and to stabilize your lumbar spine. I'm sure you're gonna feel the benefits in just a few exercises. If you do them properly, you're gonna feel the benefits. And so you do that, and also you add stability to your hips as well. So those things will almost immediately give you some relief, because as you activate and engage those muscles, you'll be sparing the lower back. Number 6, again, avoid stretching too much. I know I mentioned this before, but please, if you are in pain, if you have a flare-up, don't go and just stretch aggressively. It's just not going to help in the long term. You may get relief for a few minutes, but then after that it's gonna come back again. You're gonna get tighter. Just do the psoas release with the ball, and if you have an acupressure mat, you lie on it and rest and let it settle down. If you want to stretch, always stretch the opposite muscles. So if your glute hurts, you can stretch the hip flexors, but never like those muscles. It will just resist you. This is from my experience as well. And number 7, avoid high impact exercises. Like if you are exercising right now, if you go to the gym, and if you are in pain, please don't make it worse by going and doing plyos. You're just going to be adding more load to your lumbar spine. You are just going to flare things up. Keep all your workouts low impact. Don't overload your body too much. Just make sure you're resting more. You're giving your body time to heal and regenerate, and then start adding some strengthening rehab exercises in to support your hips and lower back, and then ease into your workouts. But if you can just avoid plyos overall until you're back to your 100%, I highly recommend it. So stick to low impact activities. And again, at the end of the day, you have to respect the healing phase. You're not gonna lose all your muscles or gain so much weight, or you know, if you just take a couple of days off, it's not gonna do anything. You're just gonna feel more energized. You're gonna feel rested, and you'll be able to stay more consistent once you are back to the gym. So these are my most favorite tips. If I think of anything else, I will add it below the video. But I honestly hope that you get better if you clicked on this video because you are going through a flare right now. I am sending you healing thoughts, and don't forget to check out my channel for more videos on how to get to the root cause of the pain, and also how to avoid flare-ups by finding those pain triggers and eliminating them. So if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.